All right, folks, hello. It's technically day 3 because we got in late on day 1, the day we flew in. I guess it's day second full day, but it's the actual 4th of July Independence Day today, and you're decorated in all your 4th of July regalia. Enough comments on her fascinator hat already. We are on the bus headed to Epcot today. We're going to go over there for the day and see their fireworks. We're in Old Key West, just traveling around to the different pickup spots. So we'll be heading over there, see how crowded it is.
So yesterday was extremely hot.
Yes, very, very hot.
We knew it was going to be extremely hot, but it was extremely hot.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot out of you.
Yep.
On the
We
4th
have.
of July in Florida.
Luckily, we had our umbrellas for the rain. We actually used them for the sun for a little while there. It was so bad.
We did. A lot of people had umbrellas for the sun,
And,
which makes a big difference when you have a little bit of shade.
Yeah, and we've been here for July before, and it's been hot, but this just seemed extreme yesterday. And they said today a high of 95, and then you add the humidity on, it's going to be well over 100. I think it's 106, the heat index, or some crazy number like that. But it was.
Shout out to in between pavilions.
Yeah, it was interesting. In the Magic Kingdom, we left last night on the 3rd. We actually snuck out pretty quick because they opened up that backstage area behind Main Street. So we got to our bus and got back within a half an hour. But I know that a lot of people, it got delayed. I heard a couple hours, 3 hours waiting just to get the buses. So we saw today that the Magic Kingdom is handing out these photocopies when you walk in, because tonight's the 4th of July, that if you stay in the park between 9:30 and 12, instead of rushing to go back home, they will give you 50% off your food bill at pretty much all the counter service restaurants. They had listed Pecos Bill and Tomorrowland and all those places. So they don't usually do something like that, but they want to keep the people from having that crazy rush like they did last night. So that's the first I've ever seen Disney do that.
It was mobbed. It was wall to wall people. You couldn't walk down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Not a chance.
this is the South Point Station.
You were where you were, and that was about it.
And that was really it. So that was different though, but 50% off your food bill if you eat between 9:30 and 12 tonight in the Magic Kingdom. So,
Yeah.
But we're not. We're going to Epcot. So.
Going to Epcot, see Epcot.
Yeah. So, all right, folks. We'll catch up with you later at Epcot. Hang in there. Take care. All right, we've made it to Epcot. There's Spaceship Earth. There are the masses coming in. There's a lot of patriotic people in patriotic attire here today.
Very festive.
It is the 4th of July, Independence Day. If this young lady would move, you'll see the outfit I'm referring to over there.
Back up.
They're taking a photo in front of Spaceship Earth. There they are. Looks like two brothers. Gotta like the socks. So, pretty festive.
I want to give it.
All right, let's go in. Ready?
Oh, look. Look at those sparkles.
Lots of rumored changes coming to Epcot in the next few years. We'll have to see how many of them come to fruition.
Rumor is.
Lots of rumors, actually. The adding of, I know we've heard that before, but the adding of Brazil to the countries, taking out the monoliths here, and changes to the Ellen's Energy Adventure, putting in the Guardians of the Galaxy, gutting of the Figment ride again, changing the Mission Spaces movie. Lots of rumors, but they say a lot of it will be announced at D23 next week.
Good.
All of it good. Yeah, it gets dated. I mean, I hope they never touch Spaceship Earth. I like it too much, but
We come quite often, so it's nice to have new things to look at.
yeah.
See?
But we'll see what they end up doing. So, okay, we're gonna head in and we'll catch up with you guys a little later. And we have Daisy the duck over here, doing a little bit of a meet and greet. Nice to see Daisy working the crowd. Saying hello to all the kids on this holiday. When you look at that line for Spaceship Earth, that's something you see it more in the mornings because people just naturally go to it, but you don't normally see lines like that.
Back at 6 o'clock, you'll walk right on.
Yep, you come back late afternoon, early evening, there's no question. 40-minute standby wait for Spaceship Earth.
Always pass that up in the morning.
Oh, sure.
Even in the evening.
You know you can get onto it later, no problem. Living with the land. Going to the greenhouses now. Front seat of the boat. It's nice to be on this attraction.
Welcome to our living laboratory,
Pineapples?
where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are
Please don't touch the
exploring
sand.
innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant.
These are miracle
even the
fruit.
flower
If
petals,
you get a
are
chance,
edible.
look them up. Research and
The
Google
starchy
miracle
root of
fruit,
the plant
then go to
has long
eBay
been used to
and
make
order
flour
yourself
for
a couple of them. We did. They're amazing. I'm not going to tell you what they do. When you Google it, you'll be shocked.
One day,
And they do exactly
many
what
of
you
these
read.
lesser-known
Miracle fruit are
tropical plants
incredible.
may be as important as the bananas
I believe the
grown on
sugar
both
industry
sides
keeps
of
them
the
down.
world. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it when we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish. But fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources.
There's a shrimp. They're big shrimp. Wow. There's a hidden Mickey in that tank. More big shrimp. Sunflowers are a little small. There's the Carolina Reapers, those hot peppers.
While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up
Look,
our
daylilies,
everyday diet.
Danny's favorite
the common
plant.
grains growing
I didn't know
here,
those were edible.
wheat, maize,
Well, now we know.
sorghum,
Go
and
cultivate
millet,
the
plus
flower
rice,
garden and make a salad.
account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption.
Basil.
Learning how to increase yields
Oh,
of these
they're working on that
staples is
Mickey
an
for later in the
important
year.
goal
See
of
him there,
research
that
around the world.
topiary. Lagos spinach. Lagos. There's some tall corn. Almost as tall. Look at the corn back there in the corner.
Wow.
That's got to be 15,
These
maybe
plants
higher than
are
15.
definitely
Oh,
on
that's
their
sugar
way
cane.
up.
That's not corn. That's why.
Innovative growing techniques like
Sugar
these
cane.
increase yields
I got mixed
while more
up.
efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial
growing on
insects
trees,
that
the
prey on
eggplants.
harmful pests like aphids and
White and
flies,
purple eggplant.
we're significantly reducing our reliance on
Cast
conventional
members
pesticides.
scrubbing down. They're on display too.
We're growing
Scrubbing down the lettuce
using our
troughs.
nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce
There's some
over 27,000
cucumbers.
heads of lettuce a year.
I'll feel a
in
nice
just
cool
one
breeze.
small area.
The new cucumbers.
Yeah. Lettuce spinning around there. Oh, they put in a new tomato tree right here. Right here.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By
Some
growing these ground
lean and
plants
lower
vertically,
technique. That's
we
different.
can increase yields and better control diseases.
And there's some watermelons
These
up in the
crops
sky.
taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land.
Watermelons in a little
every
net
year.
so it doesn't fall off.
Where's the meat tree?
Seems like they changed this area around. It looks a little different in here.
Yeah? They got-
Yes, they did. They changed this around a little bit.
Yep, they got big tall basil plants over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And this is the aqua where the fish output fertilizes and gives food to the plants growing above. Looks like more basil, red and regular basil up there.
May include innovative
That's
ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of
edible flowers.
fertilizer for the
I didn't know
plants,
that.
and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with
signing off, and we'll talk to you folks later.
On a number.
So we're going to take the little friendship boats over to Morocco, and we're going to get some lunch in Morocco. And us and 3 other people eat there, but we like the food there, so it's always easy in and easy out.
Yeah, they're very nice there too.
And they are very nice there. Okay, so we have arrived at Morocco, and that is the chicken platter. And I got the vegetarian platter, a little bit of everything, and a piece of bread to go with it. And that's what we're having for lunch. So we went back in and to the American Adventure, and we watched that wonderful show, very inspiring on the 4th of July. And now we're on down the street to the next country. So we found some very patriotic people.
You're welcome.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good day, guys.
Thanks.
That was cool, huh?
It was. There are a lot of
1776 outfits. We're not gonna get in line, but
No, the line is very long and very warm. But we'll just take a stroll down and see if we can see them a little bit. See if I can zoom in, I'm not sure. No. All right. There they are. Oops. I almost had Pluty come this way. It's going back, but they're all in their patriotic garb today. So we'll move on from here. So here we are in the Piazza in Italy. All right, so here we are in Germany, Oktoberfest. And that's where you get your beer. Everybody needs a beer in Germany. And your snacks over there and your Oktoberfest over there. And so we are in Germany, inside the clock store.
That'd be a good gift for someone.
And they all have a different time. So it's really, I don't know, a little after 2. And they have all kinds of German snacks, candy. And mustard, of course, right in the middle of the candy. Okay. And some spatzel.
Where?
And little steins. Thimbles. All kinds of neat things. Little shirts that say Germany. $32. And nice little cups from Epcot. And coffee cups. Let's see, the coffee cups are $14. Nice coffee cup. Oh, and they've got some little German hats here. Very stylish. And some little bells. I think it's a keychain. Has no thing inside, so I think it's taped up. So it doesn't ring, because I'm sure they would get sick of that. All right. And a few other things, some Germany cups, Mickey and Minnie eating pretzels, everything you could possibly need. And you can always go on the Disney website and you can order from there. And we found Snow White. She's signing some autographs for a little girl who has a very big smile on her face. And now she's going to take some pictures with her. Okay, so here we are in China. We're not going in. This appears to be the gate of the Golden Sun. And we're going to back up so you can see that.
Have dinner there later.
Yes, we're going to have dinner here later, and they have some exhibitions inside. Some things to see over there. We have a fast pass in Norway to go see Anna and Elsa. So the new ride, panda umbrellas, those are very cute. And quite a few people have them just to keep the heat off of them. And now we'll be going on to Norway, which I see over there, which is where we have our fast pass. So we'll let you know how that goes when we come out.
Okay, it's Epcot. It's 4th of July, the actual 4th of July. It's about 7:45.
Yep.
And the illumination show and the fireworks start at 9. So we're just staking out a spot. We won't stay in the spot all night. We just want somewhere to sit while we wait, and then we'll go out and get into the masses. But most of it happens in the air anyway, so we should be okay in that regard. But you know, we've been to Epcot a number of times on the 4th of July. This is like our 3rd or 4th time, and it's always been a lot more crowded than this. This is not as crowded as we've ever seen it. This is quite light, believe it or not. This is even a busy October. This is quite not crowded. So surprising. Unless it was over at the Magic Kingdom, I don't know. But I can tell you this isn't bad at all. So we'll check back in a little bit, and then we'll try to record some of the fireworks. But again, I'll probably run into the same issue with copyright and the music. So I'll try to put maybe some other patriotic music in place that we can get past the copyright on, because I know Disney will put it to music of some type. So, all right, take care, folks, and we'll talk to you soon.